Good evening and welcome to the 2022-23 University High School Homecoming Court presentation and crowning of the King and Queen. Our first Queen nominee is Keelan Andrade. Keelan Andrade is escorted by her parents, Ivan and Aime Andrade. At school, Keelan is a member of the National Honor Society. She is part of the yearbook committee and plays varsity soccer her first 2 years of high school. In the community, Keelan participates in the Heart of Texas Sweetheart program, in which she completed over 100 hours in helping the community. Keelan Andrade. Our first King nominee is Jalen Alley. Jalen is escorted by his grandparents, Bobby and Frankie Jacobs. Jalen is senior class vice president, percussion captain of the mighty Trojan band, and academic achiever. In this community, Jalen is a member of the Waco City Youth Council and a volunteer at J.H. Hines Elementary School. Jalen enjoys buying shoes and playing the drums for 2 local churches. Jalen plans to attend college and major in music. Jalen Alley. Our second Queen nominee is Crystal Sanchez. Crystal is escorted by her father, Saul Sanchez, at school. Crystal is a member of our student council and a proud 4-year competitor for powerlifting. She is a regional champion and plays second in the state. In the community, Crystal is a volunteer in her local church. Crystal enjoys spending time with family and friends. Crystal loves to go to the gym and enjoys teaching others. Crystal plans to attend college and pursue a career in criminal justice. Crystal Sanchez. Our second King nominee is Dontrell DeGreat. Dontrell is escorted by his parents, Tracy Stewart, Danny DeGreat, and younger sister, Heavenly Stewart. Dontrell is a student athlete and really enjoys playing football for the University Trojans. In the community, Dontrell is a role model to the young children at the elementary schools. He enjoys spending time reading books and sharing stories with the kids. Dontrell enjoys helping other people and during his spare time, chill with his family and friends. He also loves playing the game and perfecting his craft in football. Dontrell DeGreat. Our third Queen nominee is Diana Salas. Diana is escorted by her parents, Benigno and Maria Salas. At school, Diana is a Future Educators Academy, a member of Texas Association of Future Educators, and a 4-year choir student. In the community, Diana is active member of Sacred Heart Catholic Church. She assists teachers in the CCE classes. Diana enjoys working with children. She participates in field-based rotations at Kendrick Elementary and a 2nd grade classroom. Diana plans on becoming a teacher in Waco ISD in the future. Diana Salas. Our third King nominee is Paul Monreal. Paul is escorted by his parents, Paul and Stacy Monreal. At school, Paul is a member of the varsity football, baseball, and powerlifting teams. Paul is enrolled in AVIT and advanced placement courses and serves as a library aide. Paul has participated in the reading program with football. Paul enjoys playing football and lifting weights. Paul Monreal. The fourth Queen nominee is Marquisia Lloregas. Marquisia is escorted by her grandparents, Juan and Esmeralda Lloregas. At school, Marquisia is president of the class of 2023. She participates in varsity softball, track, and cheer. She's also part of the photography and yearbook committee, a student trainer for the football and basketball teams. In the community, Marquisia is part of the Trojan Make-A-Wish program and has spent her high school summers volunteering at Cameron Park Zoo. Marquisia enjoys helping others, hanging out with friends, and attending UHS games. In the future, Marquisia plans to further her education at the University of Texas at San Antonio to major in education and interdisciplinary studies. Marquisia Lloregas. Our fourth King nominee is Nicholas Sanders. Nicholas is escorted by his parents, Veronica and Mark Sanders. At school, Nicholas is an honor roll student and is in college classes. In the community, Nicholas is a beloved superstar in baseball and gives back to the community by training kids in baseball and trains older people in the gym. Nicholas enjoys making money with his stocks and crypto accounts. Nick also enjoys reading books and traveling the world. After graduation, Nick will be entering the 2023 Major League Baseball draft, where he is projected to be the first or second round pick. However, Nicholas has also committed to the University of Texas baseball program, where he will attend if he does not turn professional out of high school. Nicholas Sanders. Crowning our new king tonight is University High School's 2021-22 homecoming king, Gilbert Gonzalez. And unfortunately, our queen for last year, Serena Guardiola, could not be with us tonight. She is a student at the Texas State University in San Marcos. Therefore, our 2023 senior sponsor, Miss Marshall Nelson, will crown our new UHS queen, and our University High School head principal, Mr. Alonzo McAdoo, will present her with a bouquet of roses. Also assisting homecoming festivities is Mr. Brian Adams, Senior Cohort 2023 Assistant Principal, Miss Anita Morales, Senior Cohort 2023 Counselor, and Miss Marshall Nelson, Senior Cohort 2023 Lead Sponsor. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Your 2022-2023 University High School homecoming king is Jalen Alley. And your 2022-2023 University High School homecoming queen is Keelan Andrade. Congratulations to our homecoming court and to our king and queen at the U.
Hi, I'm Emma Rodriguez from University High School, Trojans Media Productions, and today I have the Queen and King here that just got nominated and selected for the Queen and King Homecoming. And I have a few questions for you guys today. First question, how does it feel to be nominated and selected by your fellow classmates?
It feels real good. You know, I've always been like the shy kid, so I was kind of like scared, to run or whatever, but it worked out.
And you?
It was very exciting. It's something that I've done out, and it was just very exciting for me that I got to do it and win.
And what are your future plans after graduation?
I'm planning on going to UNT to study in jazz. I like music, so I want to do something with music.
And you?
I plan to go to A&M to study finance to be a real estate agent.
And one last question, how did it feel when you heard your name get called out for King and Queen?
I was scared. My heart dropped, even though they called my name, I was still scared.
And you?
And I had butterflies, and I was super shocked that I won.
Thank you guys so much, and congratulations to you both.
Here come the University Trojans!
It's another exciting night of Texas high school football. The University Trojans running onto the field. A special night for them as it is homecoming 2022 for the Trojans. Tonight they're hosting the Yellow Jackets from Arlington Heights. University comes in with a record of 1-1 after winning their first game in 13 tries, 67-47 over Fort Worth Eastern Hills last week on the road. Arlington Heights enters the game. They are 2-0 on the year with wins over Joshua and Frisco Panther Creek. Phil Young is the head coach of the visitors from Arlington Heights. Kent Laster in his second year as the head coach of the University Trojans. Al, we expect to see a couple of teams that run the football quite a bit tonight, don't we?
Absolutely, Lark. Offensively for Arlington Heights, they have a really outstanding running attack. They're averaging over 380 yards a game. They're going to run the ball 82% of the time so far this year. Their lead running back is Brian Furch, averaging nearly 200 yards a game. He's a big, tough, big back. Overall, they're averaging over 516 yards of offense. Defensively, they're going to run multiple fronts, 3-4 or 4-3, and they're going to show multiple sets in the secondary. And they're led by their three linebackers, Roy Wright, Alberto Chavala, and Henry Mankin. For University, Coach Laster, he wants his team to start and finish strong this game. He wants his team to be relentless. Offensively, with the running backs, Mekhi Sandoff and Najee Drakes are the main running threats, along with sophomore running back Ladarius Evans, who played well last week. Defensively, they need to control the line of scrimmage if they want to slow down Arlington Heights' running game. Arlington Heights is going to present University with its toughest game of the year to date.
That's what Kent Laster told us when we met with him earlier this week, that this would be the toughest opponent that they have faced to this point in the season. Of course, this is only game 3, but they're taking on a very good team from the Fort Worth area, Arlington Heights. The Yellow Jackets have made their way onto the field. And we'll get ready for the national anthem here in just a moment. The colors to be presented by the University Junior ROTC. They are already stationed at the 30-yard line. We're waiting for them to present the colors and for the University band to strike up the national anthem and get this thing ready to roll. Teams have kind of taken their time coming out of the locker room. Now we're just waiting for the national anthem and our stadium announcer, George Snookhouse.
Captains tonight for the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. We have number 11, Mario Castro. Number 15, Luis Cardenas. Number 18, Markel Sanders. Number 29, Brandon Monroe. And number 54, Jose Uribe. For the Trojans, they have number 2, Jawan Harris. Number 3, Najee Drakes. Number 52, John Zay Fulbright. Number 54, Tyerick Bernal. And number 75, Paul Monreal.
Captains meeting with their officials at midfield. Officials are out of the Waco chapter. The referee is Carl Queeby. The umpire is Kerry Storr. The head linesman is Adam Cheney. Line judge Jerry Goulsby. The back judge Dennis Crocker. The field judge Kerry Harris. And the side judge is Douglas Daniels. How'd you see who won the toss? Or
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the University Junior ROTC Color Guard. Honor with distinction and a special tribute to the 21st anniversary of 9/11. Tonight's Color Guard is led by Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jimena Solis and Cadets Xavier Tejarena and Johanna Hernandez and Victoria Martinez. Junior ROTC is in its 21st year at the University High School. Cadets of the Trojan Battalion continue to serve their school and community proudly, performing the thousands of hours in community service alike. We're very proud of our cadets and their unwavering commitment to those in need. Junior ROTC instructors are First Sergeant Leonard Montelongo Jr. and Sergeant First Class Marcus Hayner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a special tribute to those who lost their lives on 9/11. Please direct your attention to the big screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a difficult moment for America. Today, we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center. terrorist attack on our country. I have spoken to the Vice President, to the Governor of New York, to the Director of the FBI, and have ordered that the full resources of the federal government go to help the victims and their families, and to conduct a full-scale investigation to hunt down and to find those folks who committed this act.
The national anthem will be sung tonight by the members of the University High School Trojan Choral.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were bursting in air, proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, ladies. This evening's arrangement of the national anthem was composed by University High School Choral Director, Mr. Clinton Barano.
Very well done by the University Choral there, the national anthem.
We've got perfect weather conditions tonight, 88 degrees right now. The flags they're limp right now.
Yeah, the Weather Bureau reporting a breeze of 7 to 10 miles per hour. That's out at the airport where nobody lives. Relative humidity of 38%. So we'll have nice weather to start this one. And really have had nice weather since about the middle of August once we broke that heat streak. The Yellow Jackets will get the kickoff going from left to right on your television screen.
Back to receive this kickoff will be number 1, Keith Guidry on the far side. Tymer Bisco in the middle. And number 4, Ryan White, will be closest to us. They're all on the 20-yard line.
And sophomore Matthew Marquez getting ready to kick it off from the south 40. I guess here it's the west 40. They go east and west here, not north and south.
Kicking off for the Trojans, number 24, Matthew Marquez.
And we are underway. He pops it up on the near side on a pooch kick, and it's taken at the 50-yard line. The ball breaks loose, but I don't know if they're going to give it to University or not. I think they're going to say that he was down with the football. So University tries an onside kick, and once again, they're going to have
Arlington Yellow Jackets will take over. The ball is going to be played at the 49-yard line of the Trojans. Number 34, that was Brooks, came up with that onside kick.
I think that's the first time this year we've seen them do an onside kick.
So from the University 40. Bruising running back in the backfield. That's number 22, Brian Furch. You'll hear his name a lot tonight.
Brought down by 24, Matthew Marquez. Defensively for University, Ty Wagner, Edgar Marquez, and Sebastian Cervantes are in the line. The linebackers will be E.J. Eccles, Matthew Marquez, Miguel Madrano, and Joseph Caballero.
Quarterback is Eric Orozco. He's got two running backs in the backfield with him. He hands it off to Furch coming to his right. Furch tries to cut it back
That's
inside.
number 22. That was
Trojans
Furch
there to stop him.
on the carry. No gain on that play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Good gang tackling there by the Trojan defense.
A number of Trojans in on that tackle that time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
In the secondary for University, Micah Henderson, Travion DeGreat will be the corners, and the safeties will be Dantrell DeGreat and Jawan Harris.
Keep Furch in the backfield and to send 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the near side. Back to pass. Orozco gets it fired out into the flat, completes it to
Okay. Now that pass is caught by number 7, Bisco.
Gets it close to the first down,
in on defense that time was number 2, Harris.
2 yards shy.
It's going to bring up
Jawan
4th
Harris
down
with
and
a
2.
nice tackle there at the
41-yard
line.
It brings up a 4th and 2 at the 41. I don't see the punting team coming out. Phil Young going to go for it early here. Let's see if he tries to draw University offside or he gives it to that bruiser in the backfield. They hand it to the other running back, and he will have the 1st down. That's Brandon Monroe.
Ball carrier number 29. That is Monroe.
Micah Henderson.
It is going to be a 1st down.
Hanging on for dear life. Finally brings him down on the
33-yard line. In on defense that time was number 4 for the Trojans, Henderson.
Down to the 33-yard line. A pickup of 8 on the play for Monroe. From the 33. Pack it in a little bit here with a 2 tight end formation. Send Bisco in motion. Now he'll stop at the other side of the field. Back to pass. Orozco across the middle, going to Bisco. Over
pass is intended.
Threw it into a double
number
team,
7, that's Bisco.
Excellent coverage by University there. Dantrell DeGreat, number 1, the safety in on the defense there. But they had that well defended.
He's up 2nd down and 10. We're seeing something we don't see much in football anywhere anymore. A team huddling up. Usually they just walk up to the line of scrimmage and call the play from there. Fake the handoff to Furch, keeping the ball as the quarterback, and Orozco is going to be taken down for no gain.
But there's a flag there. They got a face mask. You could see his head bow around.
It appears the first penalty of the game is going to give the Yellow Jackets another 1st down, but they're talking about this. You would think this would be pretty obvious. Carl Queevy talking to his umpire as well as the side judge, and they're going to end up picking up the flag.
There's no foul on the play.
So it's no gain.
Must have grabbed him by the collar, because his head did twist back, but he may have gotten him in the collar there.
Well, Phil Young wants an explanation from the far sideline. It brings up a 3rd down and 10 from the 33. They bunch up receivers to the right. Rolling that way, Orozco looking downfield, throws underneath, and it's in and out of the hands of Bisco.
Number 7, Bisco, falls incomplete.
Travion DeGreat in on the defense there. Number 7 for University.
So once again, the U-Dog defense is dug in and forced a 4th down. Again, it looks like the Yellow Jackets may go for it here, but they do make quite a few substitutions.
Well, they're out of their element to a degree from the standpoint they run the ball 8 out of 10 times, so passing is not their bread and butter.
Alberto Chirola in, he's the punter. Got 3 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to go ahead and take the delay of game penalty and get a little extra room for the punt. It's a 4th and 15 back at the 38. We'll see if they can't pin the University offense deep in its own territory. Nice crowd on the near side from University for homecoming tonight. Some special features planned for you here from folks from Trojan Media Productions. Gola drops back. University's not necessarily buying it because they're not sending anybody back to receive the punt.
No, Micah Henderson's the deepest one at the 24-yard line.
They do just kind of pooch it straight up in the air. It's going to take a Yellow Jacket roll and go out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds at the 12-yard line of the Trojans. It'll be 1st and 10.
3 seconds left to go in our first half. The defense allows 1 first down, but is able to stop the Yellow Jackets on their first drive.
That's a 25-yard punt there. That was an outstanding defensive effort there in that first series by University.
Well, we're waiting to get a football down there. It's at the 12-yard line. University offensive line. The center is Enrique Rangel. The guards are Paul Monreal and Rodolfo Diaz. The tackles, Jonze Fulbright and Tyert Bernal. Handoff goes to Sandoff, and Sandoff is into the open. Tries to cut back into the middle of the field and has the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Massive hole there, finally brought down by Keith Guidry.
In on the fence, leading that play is number 1, Guidry.
28 on the play.
And number 12, Hunter.
And a first down. Sandoff grabs the handoff, tries up the middle, and spun around after he gets a couple of yards, but that's all.
In on the play, leading the play,
Alberto Chavala
for the Yellow Jackets. Second
down, James
8.
in on the tackle there.
Deshaun Magany is the quarterback. Sandoff the running back. The wide receivers Tony Miles, London Smith, Najee Drakes, and DQ Evans. And we got a flag on the play. Looks like we got procedure against University. Puts him behind the chain, 2nd down and 13. Back at the 37-yard line. Two receivers to the right, fake the handoff, throw across the middle, and it is complete out across midfield.
Pass intended for number 15, Miles.
He dropped that ball right at the end, right?
Yeah, he did have it, didn't he?
Josiah Hunter in on the defense, but that was he should have had that one.
Just a little behind Miles, but did his best to try to come up with it. Brings up 3rd and 13 at the 37. Johnny back to pass, looking across the middle again, and it's almost knocked. Well, it is knocked down in there defensively.
You know, defense that time, number 97.
That's Henry Mankin.
He was very close to picking that ball off.
Rather 4th down.
University very fortunate that that ball was incomplete.
It looks like the Trojans are going to have to punt. They pick up the first down before they have to give up the football.
Back deep for Arlington Heights will be Keith Guidry, number 1 on his 30-yard line.
Adam Gaviria to do the punting. Gets off a nice kick, kind of a knuckleball that takes a University bounce and hits a Trojan on the foot.
Hey, that's
University's
University's ball.
And it's picked up by University and headed for the end zone is Juwan Harris, and University has a touchdown. And now we've got a fight going on at the 45-yard line. Some flags thrown there, but I think that's post-possession.
We have a flag on
Find out
the field.
exactly what the officials want to do here, but the Trojans come up with a big play here as that ball just happened to hit a Trojan on the foot, and then a Yellow Jacket tried to pick it up, was unsuccessful in doing so, and it was picked up by Juwan Harris, and he takes it in for the touchdown. Carl Queevy has something to figure out here as to exactly what all's going on and where they will add on the penalty yardage. About a 40-yard run for Juwan Harris to get it into the end zone. Now we have a zebra convention at the 12-yard line trying to figure this one out.
Well, he was one of the right guys, Juwan Harris, to get that ball because he plays safety for University, so you know he's got some speed.
Well, they're still trying to figure this out. Carl Queevy, our referee. Do we get the 6 points or not? That's the question. Well, they're bringing the football back, so maybe the touchdown will not count. The ball was touched by University Trojan. Here's Carl Queevy to tell us.
The ball was never possessed by the receiving team. However, it was touched. Therefore, the result of the play is a first down for University. After the play, there are 2 fouls that are dead ball. We have unsportsmanlike number 9 University and unsportsmanlike number 16 Arlington Heights. Those fouls offset. Result of play, first down.
All right, so no touchdown, but University does get the ball with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and they'll take over at the Heights 33-yard line. So good field position after having almost losing the ball on the punt. Sandoff takes the handoff, trying to reverse his field. He's just going to lose yardage all the way back to the 45-yard line.
Aaron Barbie in on that tackle.
A loss of 12 on the play. 2nd and 22. The guy's got speed, but he wasn't able to outrun the posse that time. They were on him in a hurry. Now we have whistles at the snap. Somebody moved, I think, but prior to the snap. Again, on that punt, the ball was basically down by the University Trojan as soon as he touched it, and that's the reason why it was dead from that point. We don't have the touchdown. And then the dead ball penalty is offset and gives University the ball. I think it was, well, defense was offside on that one. I'm still trying to make sense of that one. Second down. Sandoff once again corralled in the backfield. He's got to find a way to find an opening, but there's nothing there right now.
Henry Mankin in at the line of scrimmage, knocking him down immediately.
Loss is back to the 44. Another 4-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 21. On the roll, throw in the flat, it's complete. Tony Miles takes it up the sideline. It's going to be short of the first down, but gets it fairly close down to the 25-yard line.
Well devised play there. They did not have a second defensive cornerback over there. He was wide open.
They're going to mark the ball at the 24. They got to get to the 23 and a half. Pickup of 20 on the play brings up 4th and 1. Trojans will go for it. Marjay Drake's in as a H-back, hand to Sandoff around the left side. He has the first down and pushed out of bounds at the 19.
Knocking him out of bounds was Cam, number 33 for Arlington Heights. Sandoff there to get him that first down.
So they recover after the penalty and the couple of losses. They have a 1st and 10 at the 19. Sean Mangani, the quarterback, waiting for a new play to be signaled in. Gets it signaled in with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Rolling to his right, looking to throw. Gets away from a would-be tackler. Throws in the flat, complete up inside the 10-yard line as London Smith comes up with the catch and the 1st and goal for University.
Finally brought down again by Henry Mankin, number 97.
Mark the ball at the 7. Pick up a 12 on the play. Trojans knocking on the door, looking for the first score of the game. Sandoff breaks it back inside, but will only get up to the 5-yard line for a gain of 2.
Kanane James and Omar Ramirez in on the tackle.
Once again, quick huddle. Now they decide to change the play maybe. Mangani checks the sideline. Shifts his H-back DQ Irvin over the side to the left flat, and it's incomplete. Trying to get that to Tony Miles, but a flag thrown and maybe holding or interference here.
Yeah, Cam Coleman guilty of an infraction there.
Carl Quebe, the referee, will tell us what it is. You can see the replay on the quick go in the flat. Unable to pick up the penalty, though. Here's Carl Quebe to tell us. Ball goes to the 2-yard line where it's 1st and goal. Second first down in this drive that started at the Arlington Heights 33-yard line. And now University calls a timeout. They want to be sure they have the right play call. Kent Laster has his offense over there to explain to him what he wants done here. There's part of the nice crowd on hand for homecoming here at Waco ISD Stadium for University High School.
Well, University has definitely come out fast tonight, very focused. And that's what Coach Laster wanted to see out of his team. He wanted them to get after it immediately and be relentless. They've got a great chance here to go up 2 scores. 1 score, I mean.
Yeah, we keep trying to give them that touchdown. I'm still trying to figure out if University down the ball, how is it University's ball? But anyway, they end up with the football, which is okay by me. They end up with the football. Why don't they get the touchdown? I guess maybe you can't advance a muffed punt. One of those rules I'm not up on. 5:07 left in the first quarter. Trojans come to the line of scrimmage, trying to get into the end zone. Sandoff is in from 2 yards out, going over right tackle on the 9th play of the drive. He's able to get in.
University made them pay for that mistake, driving at 33 yards, capitalizing, taking a quick 6-0 lead with the extra point to come by Marquez.
Doing the holding is the quarterback, Jayshon Angany. And it's through the uprights. It's good. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in our first quarter, and University draws first blood. They're on top by a score of 7-0. Took them 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go, those 33 yards, and it was an 8-play drive. They got him into the end zone on the 2-yard run by Sandoff.
Going back to receive this kick for Arlington Heights will be Keith Guidry, number 1, Ryan White, number 4, and Tymir Bisco, number 7.
A different kicker this time on kickoff team. Going to be, well, it will be Matthew Marquez. That's right, he kicked off the first one. Tried an onside kick, but it was recovered by the Yellow Jackets. See what they have planned here. Punts it toward the near sideline. Picked up at the 22-yard line. And apparently he stepped out of bounds.
It looked like there on that play that number 8, Anthony Laura, raised his hand even though he didn't grab the ball.
Okay.
And the judge on the closest side over here, he saw it.
So one man called the fair catch and the other one made the catch and didn't know the other guy.
That's
Made the
correct.
fair catch signal. Left hand's got to know what the right hand's doing. The University defense looking to dig in once again. This will just be the second possession of the night for the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. As a fumble punt ended up giving the Trojans new life in a drive that originally started all the way back at their 12. Handed off to Monroe going around the left side. He's got lots of running room and gets it across the 35 up to about the 35-yard line.
Dan Trail to great, wrapping him up. We may have a flag here on the play. There is a flag over on the 22-yard line. That is one big running back, and DeGreat just got him right on the ankles. That's how you bring a guy like that down.
It'll be 1st and 15, and they move the ball back to the 17-yard line. Roscoe, the quarterback. Hands it off to Furch, coming to the right side. Furch runs into one of his own men and also a couple of U-Dog defenders as he gets it up to the 19 for a gain of 2.
Joseph Caballero, number 16, bringing him down. Ty Wagner, Edgar Marquez, and Sebastian Cervantes across that defensive line for University here.
2nd down and 13. Send 2 receivers to the right. A tight end to the left of the formation. Furch has the football. And only makes it up to about the 20-yard line for a gain of 1.
Matthew Marquez bringing him down, along with Sebastian Cervantes.
The University defense doing its job. So far, the Yellow Jackets have just 1 first down, and we've got 3:45 and rolling left in the first quarter. Furch will stay in the backfield. They send 3 receivers to the near side. Ryan White, the inside receiver, number 4, as he rolls this way. Now he's looking back the other way to Furch. Ball is knocked up in the air and almost intercepted.
Sebastian Cervantes came in there and blew that play up, tipped the ball, and it was nearly picked off for an interception, but great defensive effort there by University.
That'll definitely bring up a punting situation for the Yellow Jackets.
Back deep for University. Najee Drake's on the 50-yard line.
They tried to throw back screen on that last play and just wasn't able to execute it properly. A low snap, fumble the football, picks it up, not much of a rush. He gets it off, but and gets a good foot into it. Drake's taken all the way back to his 33 and will step out of bounds at the 42.
38-yard net on that particular punt, and University is set up in great field position here.
Mangani hands it off to Sandoff. He's got some room over the right side, gets around the corner. A burst of speed will get him the first down as he gets it into Yellow Jacket territory at the 48-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by Lamont Mantilla. Outstanding running around the corner there.
That's what speed will do for you. Sandoff finds a hole up the middle, but it's plugged up pretty quick. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Kellen Petrie, number 10, in on the tackle.
Sandoff comes to the sideline. Rolling is Mangani and pitches it out in the flat. Gets it out to Tony Miles, and Miles has another first down.
Cam Coleman pushing him out of bounds.
Down to the 34, pick up a 14 on the play.
That's the identical play they ran on the last series, and it is absolutely wide open.
Wide to the far side is London Smith. The handoff in the backfield, and with a burst of speed into the secondary goes Ladarius Evans. First carry for Evans tonight.
The sophomore that we talked about, who got some action last week, and they were very impressed with his athletic ability.
Down to the 16-yard line for a pickup of 22 and another first down. Evans with the football. Has a bit of a hole, but it closes up quickly, and no gain on the play.
Omar Ramirez and Roy Wright in on the tackle.
But I think we have a question on the play. Got a substitution infraction. Against the Yellow Jackets. Brings up first down and 5. Takes the ball down to the 11.
We've got Sandoff has come back into the game, relieving Ladarius Evans.
They also will bring into the backfield DQ Irvin. There'll be a blocking back to the right side. They fake the handoff, pass into the end zone, and it's incomplete, intended for Miles.
In on the defense, Micah Davis, number 41 for Arlington Heights.
That brings up 2nd and 5 from the 11. A little out of the reach of Miles there on the replay. Well, Najee Drake's in at the H-back to the left of the formation. Sandoff has the football and had a cutback lane to his right, but didn't see it. But at least gets it down to the 8-yard line.
Wrapped up by Lamont Montello, number 21.
He's up 3rd and 2 at the 8. Play is relayed in. And the Sandoff around the left side, and he'll get into the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
Some really nice zone blocking there by that offensive line there.
Fourth touchdown of the year for Mekhi Sandoff. Puts the Trojans on top 13-0 with the try for point to come with exactly 1 minute left to go in the first quarter.
Marquez with the extra point attempt.
And he makes good with it. 1 minute left in our first quarter. And our new score is University 14 and Arlington Heights nothing. Seven plays, 58 yards in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. The University offense to grab a 2-touchdown lead.
They have come out with their hair on fire tonight. They are really playing well so far. On both sides of the football.
Both sides of the football.
Which is exactly what Coach Laster wanted to see out of them. Going deep again for Arlington Heights to receive this kick will be Keith Gidry, number 1, number 4, Ryan White, and number 7, Tymer Bisco. Matthew Marquez, number 24, will kick off for University.
Have not kicked it deep yet. Angles it for the near sideline at the 20-yard line. Ryan White takes it to the middle of the field. Gets it up to near the 35, maybe across the 35.
Knocked down by number 28, Jordan Whittaker.
But they're going to mark it at the 36. Arlington Heights and their head coach, Phil Young, try to figure out how to get some offense brewing against this University defense who has stifled them so far here in the first quarter. Mark the ball at the 35, not the 36. Roscoe, the quarterback, has Furch in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, and incomplete. Trying to get that one out to Bisco.
Dantel DeGrade in on the defense. We do have a flag down on the 36-yard line.
Yeah, I thought I saw somebody jump. I don't know which side it would be on, but somebody moved at the, just before the snap.
Number 27, Drew Bearfield, is in at left corner for University right now.
That's going to go against the Trojans. It brings up first down and 5 at the 40. 45 seconds left of the first quarter. Let's go wide to the far side. Ryan White in the slot to the near side. Straight running is the quarterback, Orozco, and he gets it across midfield up to the 49-yard line in University territory to pick up a 9 on the play. To make that 11.
Safety, Jawan Harris in on the tackle.
Picks up the third first down of the first quarter for Arlington Heights. With the clock rolling with 12 seconds left, this most likely to be the last play of the period. Roscoe again will take the snap and follow the blocks of his running back. And get another first down all the way down to the 37-yard line for a pickup of 12.
Edgar Marquez bringing them down, number 9.
That's the last play of our first quarter with our score. University 14 and Arlington Heights nothing. Now let's check in with Allison Perez in this special report.
It's homecoming night and I'm surrounded by mums and garters everywhere. But what exactly is a mum? A homecoming mum is an arrangement of various ribbons, bells, and charms to show school pride. They first appeared in Texas during the 1930s. Originally, a mum and garter would be exchanged between the female and male date. However, here at University, students create their own, breaking tradition. Mums can be large or small, but usually freshman year you start off with 1 flower, then sophomore year you have 2, and so on. By your senior year you have a large mum with 4 flowers. Students at University show Trojan pride by using purple, white, and black decorations. Some may use different colors like pink, silver, or gold to fit their own personal style. The possibilities are only limited by your imagination and creativity. From Trojan Media Productions, I'm Allison Perez. Now back to you.
Thank you, Allison, for that special homecoming report. Things you never knew about homecoming. 1st and 10 at the 37. In University territory for the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets, down 14-0 as we start the second quarter of play. Send the running back in motion to put 3 receivers to the right side. They throw in the flat to White. That's Briscoe, and Briscoe gets no gain on the play.
Micah Henderson wrapping him up immediately after that catch.
Good job of hunting that one down. They must have saw that one on film, or video nowadays it is. Furch leads the block for his quarterback, and Orozco maybe gets to the 35-yard line with forward progress before he's dumped out of bounds unceremoniously.
Joe Cavallero was the one who grabbed a hold of him, Matthew Marquez was, and forced him on out of bounds.
Give him a gain of 2 to the 35. It's bringing 3rd down and 8. Brandon Monroe checks back into the backfield. He'll be the running back with the quarterback Orozco. High snap, looking to throw, and is incomplete. Tried to get that to his tight end, Micah Powell, but just out of his reach.
He was open over there in the right flat. He just missed him.
Yeah, kind of a forgotten receiver, those tight ends. So from the 35, it's 4th down and 8. And once again, the Yellow Jackets will go for it, down 14. High snap, but it's brought down by Orozco. Maybe spoiled the timing of the play a little bit. He gets it to his tight end this time, out near the 25-yard line down to the 23, and we'll pick up the first down.
Drew Bearfield in on the tackle.
So Powell with his first catch of the night. Keeps the drive alive for the Yellow Jackets. Lone receiver to the near side is Anthony Lara. Once again, it's Orozco following the block of Furch. Takes it down to the 18-yard line for a pickup of 5. Quarterback running with the football has been the most successful thing they've done here in this first half. Now they have both Monroe and Furch in the backfield with Orozco. And hand it to Furch in a big hole on the right side with a nice cutback. He'll get close to the first down.
Wrapped up by Jordan Whitaker, number 28.
They have it on one side of the 14-yard line, 13-yard line. May need to get it to the other side of the 13 to pick up the first down. Oh, we also have a flag on the play. I did not see that till just now.
Holding on number 50 in the offensive line.
Now we can tell Carl Queeby that he needs to point one way or the other to tell me who the flag is on. So it takes it back to the 26-yard line. Still second down. About 13. Roscoe to pass, throws for the tight end. It's picked off, intercepted. Great job by Jawan Harris to come up with that football.
Just cut right in front of him. It was an outstanding defensive effort there, shutting down that long drive they had going.
Jawan Harris is playing center field, just picks that one off at the 15-yard line and once again stops the Yellow Jackets, this time deep in Trojan territory. University gets the ball with 8:58 left to go in our first half. And they lead 14-0. Bit of a high snap, but the ball goes to Najee Drakes, and Drakes is able to get good yardage out of it, all the way out to about the 28-yard line.
Kanane James in on the tackle.
Pick up about 12 on the play for Drakes. On the hurry up, Drakes has the football and gets it up to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 2.
Kamami Foster, number 59, in on that tackle.
Offense in the hurry up. Cameron Marshall in at one of the receiver spots. They hand the ball off to Najee Drakes, and he's back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Shoestring tackle by Omar Ramirez, number 85 for Arlington Heights.
Brings up a 3rd and 8 at the 30. Darius Evans in at the running back spot. On the rollout, pass is complete down the flat to London Smith. And Smith will have the first down up at about the 39-yard line.
Wrapped up by linebacker number 9, Roy Wright.
Pick up a 9 on the play when they needed 8. Good hard running by Evans there. Gets it across the 40 to the 41 for a 2-yard gain.
Kai Brown and Henry Menken in on the tackle there.
Clock continues to roll with 7:20 left in the first quarter. University trying to get a 3-touchdown lead by intermission. Good job of scrambling and finding open field up to the 45-yard line from Mangani. As quarterback, I don't know if that was a busted play or that's just exactly what he wanted to do, but he was able to get it 4 yards out of it.
Kai Brown in on the tackle there, number 95.
He's up a 3rd and 4 from the University 45-yard line. So slow things down just a little bit as they let the play clock get down to 12. Evans coming to the right side across the 50, across the 45, and down to the 42-yard line on a punishing run by Evans.
Keith Guidry, the safety, number 1, paid for that tackle.
Now they're in Yellow Jacket territory at the 42-yard line. After that pickup of 13. Sandoff in the game, gets away from one would-be tackler and uses his speed to get about 2 yards to the 40-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by 12, Josiah Hunter.
Brings up second down. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 39, so give him 3. Second down and 7. Back to pass. Now Mangani has to run with it. We'll get it to the 40-yard line for a loss of 1.
Omar Ramirez bringing them down, number 85.
It's 3rd and 8. 10th play of this drive. Mangani the pass. Going deep down the middle of the field, and London Smith has it at the 10-yard line.
Perfect pass there by Mangani. And London Smith, the true freshman.
1st and goal at the 9 after the 21-yard pitch and catch from Mangani to Smith. Sandoff has a hole over the left side, slides through one would-be tackler, but won't get away from the second. There's a flag thrown on the play.
Number 16, Alberta Shavala.
Here's the flag is going to be against the Yellow Jackets. We'll wait to see what Carl Queeby tells us. And once again, it's an illegal substitution. And now it's 1st and goal for University. The ball placed at the 4. Evans inside the 4, stays on his feet, drives down to the 2-yard line. He's running around like a pinball, able to get it closer to the goal line, a 2-yard pickup.
Roy White and Alberta Shavala on the tackle. A really nice hard run there.
Clock continues to roll. It'll be under 5 minutes left in the half by the time they get this snap off. Evans takes the hand off, and he's hit immediately. Dropped for no gain.
Rory White and Marco Trevina in on the tackle there.
13th play of the drive. Is it the lucky play that gets him into the end zone? Darius Evans stays in the backfield. Coaching staff is letting the play clock run down. I got a feeling they're about to call the timeout and bring the offense to the sideline to talk about it. Indeed, that's what they're going to do. Trojans use their second timeout of the first half with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the second quarter. They lead 14-0 and trying to lead at least 20, if not 21-0 at the intermission.
You know, with Ladarius Evans being able to provide some really solid running as the third running back, it frees up Najee Drakes to stay out in that slot position and also keeps Mekhi Sandoff fresh so they can rotate the two backs. They basically have really three really good athletes there that playing two of them at one time.
Well, this will be a heck of a drive for the offense as it started back at the 16-yard line. 13th play in the drive, they picked up 5 first downs along the way. This is the type of offense that Kent Laster has been trying to get out of his Trojans since last year. Ready to go on third down from the 2. Mangani throws the football as he was falling down, but they're going to say he was in the grass, so they're going to say it's a loss back to the 8-yard line. So 4th and goal from the 8. Do you go for 3? Yes, you do. That's what the coaching staff is asking for the field goal unit to get on the field. Matthew Marquez going to attempt to put 3 points on the board. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now a timeout called by University as they used their last timeout as they were about to run out of time on the play clock to get the field goal. So no more timeouts left for the Trojans. The Yellow Jackets have all 3 of theirs. Just a little too long to get the field goal unit on the field. They didn't hustle onto the field. They were just walking onto the field. I'm sure that'll be addressed in the video room on Saturday morning. It's going to be a 24-yard attempt. Good hold. Kick is up, and it's going to be short. No good. So all that work comes up empty-handed for the University offense. Give the ball back with 3:08 left to go in our first half. That was a 5-minute and 50-second drive. They kept the ball for almost half of the quarter.
Well, you know, when they got down there to the 1-yard line, they really had 2 plays they could have run. 2 plays, you know, to get into that. Instead of trying to pass, I thought they might just hand off and try to barrel right up the middle.
So here comes the Yellow Jackets. Their quarterback, Eric Orozco, has 2 running backs in the backfield with it and hands it off to Furch. Furch with a nice move, avoids the first would-be tackler and gets almost 10 yards out to the 30.
Juwan Harris in on the tackle.
They are going to give him the first down.
Number 18, Dramarcus Rutledge, is in the defensive line on the right-hand side.
2 receivers to the right along with a tight end to the right side, but they hand it off in the backfield. This time it's Monroe, and Monroe is gang tackled when he gets up to the 33 for a pickup of 3.
E.J. Eccles and Matthew Marquez in on that tackle.
A little more pep in the step for the Yellow Jackets here. As we're under 2.5 minutes to go in the half as they get to the line of scrimmage quickly. Pass complete out to White in the flat. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Actually, he stays in bounds up to the 38-yard line. Pick up a 5.
London Smith in on the defense, playing on both sides of the ball right now. Cornerback and wide receiver.
Picked up 5. It's 3rd down and 2. Handoff goes to Furch, and he breaks several tackles and is into the secondary. Being chased down. Actually, that's Monroe and not Furch, and he's finally brought out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Knocked down by Juwan Harris, knocked out of bounds at least. Yeah, you gotta hit that guy low. Can't tackle him up on the shoulders, he'll just knock you off. Coming in, number 28, Jordan Whitaker.
Mark the football at the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 38 on the play.
Edgar Marquez coming back in at nose guard.
The biggest play from scrimmage of the night for the Yellow Jackets. Furch takes the football, tries to cut back inside, loses his footing, and falls at the 23. Pick up a 1. Clock rolling, under a minute and a half to go. The Yellow Jackets have not used one of their 3 timeouts yet. Looking to pass in the flat, it's complete to Anthony Lara. He's inside the 15, down to the 14.
Travion DeGreat in on the tackle there, playing right cornerback.
He picked up 9 in the first down. Clock rolling once again. Will be under a minute when the snap is back to the quarterback. Handoff goes to to Monroe. Monroe was only able to get it maybe a yard up to the 12-yard line. And a timeout called by Phil Young at Arlington Heights.
I think they liked the rhythm they had going, so they were saving their timeouts till late down here in this end of the field. E.J. Eccles was in on that last tackle.
This will be the 8th play of this drive that started back at the Arlington Heights 20-yard line. We had said in our pregame that we expected a lot of running in this game, and that's exactly what we've gotten in this particular quarter.
I mean, their bread and butter is just flat out running the football, power football. And University, except for this drive, has absolutely shut them down.
Trojans in their drive that ended up in no points, only passed the ball twice. There's been 2 passes in this 8-play drive so far.
We'd like to remind our fans that tonight there will be a induction into the Wall of Fame, Athletic Wall of Fame here at halftime.
So here we go with 52 seconds left and 2 timeouts remaining for the Yellow Jackets. Orozco rolling right, looking, throws in the flat and is incomplete, trying to once again get it to his tight end, Micah Powell.
London Smith, the cornerback, defending on that play.
Got to believe that Powell was kind of the fail-safe receiver on that. He kept looking toward the end zone, but everyone was covered and at least tried to get something out of it. The incompletion stops the clock with 46 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts. Orozco hands it off to Monroe. Monroe breaks free, but gets only about the 8-yard line before Najee Drakes wraps him up.
Good solid tackle there by Drakes.
Arlington Heights, second timeout.
And a timeout called by the Yellow Jackets. They've got 1 remaining with 38 seconds to go, but they've got a decision to make here as they face 4th and about 5. With little time left and trailing by 2 touchdowns. They can pick up a first down at the 4. But time is of the essence. Phil Young and his offensive brain trust on the far side of the field, trying to figure out how to get into the end zone against this University defense. University defense on the near side, trying to dig in one more time and keep the Yellow Jackets scoreless here in this first half. Come to the line of scrimmage under center for the first time tonight. That's something we haven't seen. Will it confuse the defense? Well, maybe they're looking for an offside play here. Try to pick up the first down, and they didn't get it. And now they call their last timeout. Try to get the Trojans to jump offside, and good discipline by the UDOG defense.
Absolutely tonight. Real good discipline. 3 points would help. I mean, being shut out so far, if they don't convert here, they go away with down 14 where they could just be down 11. We've seen their field goal kicker in pregame, and he has the foot. There's not going to be any problem with the distance.
This is be a confidence down, but whose confidence will it boost? The offense or the defense?
Antrell DeGrade and Juwan Harris will be the safeties. Ajay Drakes. Travion DeGrade will be also back in the secondary along with London Smith.
The two tight end formation with the normal tight end Powell as the running back. They're going to throw toward the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried a little bit of trickeration there, but it doesn't come up with points.
I believe E.J. Eccles was not fooled on that play. I'd have to see the replay. It looked like it was 26 who was right in the quarterback's face. Great fourth down shutdown there.
33 seconds left. See if Kent Laster wants to just go ahead and run out the clock or try to move the football. He'll take a knee and let the clock run out. But it's been a very exciting first half as the University Trojans will be able to go to the locker room with the lead at 14-0. The two teams had one possession each basically in the second quarter. The Trojans were able to go 88 yards, or 80 yards in 14 plays, came away with no points with a missed field goal. The Yellow Jackets, meanwhile, go 72 yards in 10 plays, and they come away with no points with the incompletion on fourth down. We have reached halftime here at Waco ISD Stadium with our score, the University Trojans 14 and the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets nothing. Let's go now to a special ceremony for a Lifetime Athletic Honor Roll inductees, Sam and Tom Price.
Into the Lifetime Athletic Honor Roll, starting with Sam Price. Sam is a native of Texarkana, Arkansas. Coach Price was an outstanding football and track participant at Texarkana High School. He was an all-state in football and track and was a member of the high school junior Olympic track team. His college career brought him to Mississippi Valley State University, where he received his bachelor degree and was named All-Conference and All-American in both football and track. Coach Price began his coaching career in Texarkana. 6 years later, he moved to Waco and to the coaching staff at Jefferson Moore under the direction of Coach Johnny Tusa. Coach Price worked 38 years for Coach Tusa. He has been a part of the University Trojan staff for 7 years. This will be Coach Price's 45th year in the coaching profession. Coach Price has one son, Andre. Congratulations, Coach Sam Price. And now the other half of the Prices, Tom Price. Tom was born in Texarkana, Arkansas. He graduated from Arkansas High School in 1968. He earned a full football scholarship to Mississippi Valley State University in Itta Bena, Mississippi. He graduated from college in 1971. He was recognized as an all-conference and all-American football player his senior year in college. He also was a member of the Kappa Alpha Psi. Tom Price began coaching in 1975. In 1977, he moved to Waco, Texas, and started coaching at Richfield High School. He retired in 2010 and came back to coach part-time at University High School in 2014. Altogether, he's been coaching for over 40 years in the Waco ISD. Tom and his wife, Yolanda, love to travel and spend time with their family. They have two sons, Brandon and Jeremy, a daughter-in-law, Shamika, and two granddaughters, Katara and Zariah. Congratulations to the other half of the Price, Tom Price. Give him a hand.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the field is your favorite dance team, the beautiful, the classy, and oh so talented University High School High Steppin' Highlighters. Today, we will be featuring 25 or 6-4, along with the mighty Trojan Band. Highlighter leadership includes Captain Eliana Cavello, Co-Captain Trinity Martinez, Lieutenant Destiny Serrato, and Lieutenant Samantha Tamert. Highlighter of the week is sophomore Angel Noble. The highlighters are led by Miss Luana Lopez and assisted by Miss Sarah Tipton Donahue. Please give it up one more time for the University High School High Steppin' Highlighters. And now, are you ready to be entertained? Please get on your feet and cheer for the most dangerous band in all the land, showing up in numbers and showing out in style and guaranteed to make you smile, the mighty Trojan Marching Band. Section of the week is the trumpet section. Tonight, we feature new arrangements this year to spice things up. Please enjoy our versions of 24, Trophies, and Everybody Mad. Drum majors, senior drum major Archie Hatton V and junior drum major Osmar Cáceres. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Trojan Marching Band.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the halftime activities. University High School band, we are at halftime, getting ready for the third quarter with the University Trojans on top of the Yellow Jackets from Arlington Heights by a score of 14-0. They got 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, both from Mackay Sandoff, one from 2 yards away and the other from an 8-yard run. The first half statistics in favor of the Trojans, as they have 12 first downs to 7 for Arlington Heights. They've run 31 total plays for 181 yards. The Yellow Jackets 26 total plays for 135 yards. University's rushed the ball 23 times for 105 yards on the ground. Arlington Heights 16 rushes for 102 yards. In the passing department, the Trojans are 5 of 8. No touchdowns, no interceptions for 76 yards. The Yellow Jackets 5 of 10, no touchdowns, 1 interception for 33 yards. So right now, kind of the difference in the game is the 2 turnovers against Arlington. The Trojans have not turned the ball over. It's been a fairly penalty-free contest. I've got the Trojans penalized just twice for 10 yards. Arlington Heights 7 times for 35 yards. And the Trojans have a edge in the time of possession, 12 minutes and 11 seconds to 11 minutes and 49 seconds. For the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. Individually, the leading rusher in the game is Mackay Sandoff, 49 yards on 13 carries. Ladarius Evans has come in to get 39 yards on 5 carries for the Trojans. Najee Drakes has carried 3 times for 14, and Deshaun Magani has carried twice for 3 yards. For the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets, their leading rusher is Brendan Monroe, 5 carries for 55 yards. Brian Furch has carried 7 times for just 17 yards, while the quarterback, Eric Orozco, has carried 4 times for 30 yards. Orozco 5 of 10 passing. His favorite target has been Ty Bisco, 3 catches for 12 yards. Rashawn Magani, 5 of 8, and his favorite target has been London Smith, 4 catches for 42 yards. Well, that's the tail of the tape for the first half. We're ready to go with the University Trojans getting the ball to start the second half. Darius Evans waiting for the kickoff along with Mackay Sandoff. They make the approach and they'll kick it on a pooch kick up to the 31-yard line, and it's taken by one of the up men there and kneeled by Edgar Martinez. Al, what do you expect this half?
I expect University to come out right now and try to run the ball just as hard as they can. Try to get a three-score lead here.
Well, they had just one play at the very last play of the first quarter, but before that they had a very long, sustained drive that ended up with no points when they missed a 24-yard field goal, but they went 80 yards in 14 plays, picked up 11 first downs for the most sustained drive that we've seen this year. 1st and 10 at the University 32-yard line. Mangani sends a man in motion. They clock down to 4. And for whatever reason, they don't get the snap off. In the very first play from scrimmage, they have to call a timeout.
They had put Najee Drakes in at quarterback and had shifted out as a wide receiver, number 6, Mangani, the quarterback, put him out in the slot.
Well, maybe they were trying to confuse the Yellow Jackets with that lineup. They certainly had me confused. Not sure how you come out of the halftime locker room and not snap the ball and have to take a timeout.
You know, both teams are kicking themselves for neither one of them scoring late in that second quarter. They both had golden opportunities to put some more points on the board.
So, and again, they have Drakes at the quarterback spot with Sandoff in the backfield with him, trying to get a man to come in motion. And they lead Drakes with the keeper coming to the near sideline and bumped out of bounds when he gets to about the 38-yard line.
We have a flag on the play.
97, Henry Mankin pushing him out of bounds.
Pick up a 6 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 4. And apparently there's a flag on the play. Tell you what, some of these officials need to wash their yellow flags because they're kind of hard to see tonight.
It does blend in pretty good with the field tonight.
Got a block below the waist against University, so that'll bring it back some. Again, been a fairly penalty-free first half. That'll take it all the way back to the 18-yard line. Where the ball ended up, that's basically a 20-yard penalty with the mark off 15 from the spot of the foul. So it's still first down. Again, it's Sandoff trying to get around the corner.
Sandoff on the carry, and on defense number 16, Chavala.
Alberta Chavallo.
Gain of maybe
shoving him out of bounds, number 16.
Play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 24.
Second down and 24 for the Trojans. Now they bring Mangani back in at quarterback. Has Sandoff with him, but he fakes the handoff, throws across the middle, and it is complete for the first down and more. Making the catch is Tony Miles, who gets into Arlington territory down to the 45.
Knocked down by Keith Guidry, the safety, but
45-yard line of the Yellow Jackets.
Tony Miles, he was wide open just on a little slant pattern over the middle. Nice pass by Mangani there.
Picked up 36 yards on the play and the first down. And overcomes that blocking below the waist penalty. Now they get the line set up properly. Sandoff coming around the left side will be dropped after about a 3-yard gain.
Omar Ramirez in on the tackle, 85.
Gets him down to the 42. Apparently we have another flag on the play. Again, our officials from the Waco chapter. This is a very veteran crew led by our referee, Carl Queeby.
We got Ladarius Evans subbing in now for Sandoff at the running back position.
Well, they're going to leave everything as is. Just needed to, I guess they needed to order pizza. Ladarius Evans has the handoff. Goes around the right side. Gets it up to the 40-yard line for a 2-yard pickup.
Alberto Chavalio in on the tackle, number 16.
Bring up a 3rd down and 5. Drake's in the slot to the near side. And Ghani looking to the sideline to change the play. As Evans in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff, rolls, and going to be slung down for a loss back at midfield.
Alberto Chavallo again in on the tackle. And he had time. He had a wide receiver wide open in the right flat.
A loss of 9 on the play. They'll bring up 4th down and 14. And brings on the punting unit.
Back to receive this punt be Keith Guidry, number 1 for Arlington Heights, sitting at his 20-yard line.
Well, it gets the punt away. Going to take a bounce and take a university roll and go down to about the 15-yard line. 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. University has the ball once here in the 2nd half. Gets a 1st down, but that's all. Has to punt it away. Now Arlington Heights with the football, but deep in their own territory at their own 15-yard line. Quarterback is Eric Orozco. He's got Furch and Monroe in the backfield with him. It's a 2 tight end formation with a receiver to the left. They hand it off to Furch, and Furch takes it up the middle for maybe 4 yards to the 19.
Stood up by 57, Miguel Medrano.
Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Again, they show 2 tight end formation. Put Furch up as an H-back. He'll block for Monroe coming to the left side. Got good yardage across the 30 and then bumped out of bounds at the 36.
Travion DeGreat forcing him out of bounds.
17-yard pickup for Monroe and a 1st down.
Jamarcus Rutledge, number 8, subbing in for 57, Miguel Medrano.
They stay with the tight package. This time they go to the left with Furch. Furch breaks it free to the 50 and finally driven out of bounds in University territory at around the 42-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by Jawan Harris. Yeah, they're just lining up now. They're going to run the football, going back to their bread and butter.
Pick up a 22 on the play. Now, once again, we have officials talking to each other.
57, Miguel Medrano coming back in the game. Your defensive line is Ty Wagner, Edgar Marquez, and Sebastian Cervantes.
We have an official timeout as they're asking Jerry Williams, the trainer, to come check on a Trojan. I'm looking to the far sideline and I don't see anybody, but there is a Trojan sitting on the bench on the far sideline being attended to by one of the Arlington Heights trainers. Apparently someone from the Trojans injured on the play. They went immediately to the sideline to sit down. First time I've seen that happen. Well, he's up on his own power.
Yes, Jawan Harris, the safety, number 2.
He's been all over the field tonight. He's limping toward the near sideline. Hopefully that's nothing more than a cramp that he can walk off. That forced London Smith into the game on defense.
And Najee Drakes will also be in at the safety position. So a little shuffling around there in the defensive secondary, but they have 5 or 6 guys they can play in the back.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42. For Arlington Heights, trailing 14-0 with 7:52 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Fake the handoff of Roscoe, keeping around the left side. Will step out of bounds just shy of the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Quarterback keeper's been a good play for them tonight.
Brings up a 2nd down and 2 from the 34. Bisco, the lone receiver, to the left. Roscoe throws it to Bisco out in the flat, and he'll have the 1st down, but that's about it as 2 Trojans get there quickly.
The great London Smith in on that tackle there.
Pick 3 to the 31. They look to the sideline. Their head coach Phil Young, offensive coordinator, to get the play as they bring Furch up to the line of scrimmage and hand it off to Monroe, and he's undermined before he can get going and maybe lose a yard. If at best, we'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Matthew Marquez shot the gap there and knocked him down. Number 24 for the University. Nice play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31. Once again, signaling in the play somewhat late. Now they have it ready to go. Monroe will move to the H-back spot. Fake the handoff. Orozco with the keeper. Has plenty of running room and across the 20 down to the 18-yard line.
Knocked down by number 7, Travion DeGreat, along with Joseph Caballero, number 16 for University.
4th 1st down of this drive for Arlington Heights. Trying to get within 1 score, the Trojans started this drive at their own 15-yard line. Now Monroe and Furch switch sides with the quarterback. They give it to Furch, and Furch has it with a burst of speed. Gets it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice whirling dervish run by Brian Furch.
Joseph Caballero knocked him off balance, and he was finally finished off by Najee Drakes there.
He picked up 12 where it's 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. 9th play of the drive. Once again, changing the play at the last second here with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Monroe takes it up the middle. He's knocked off his pins at about the 3.
Matthew Marquez knocking him off his feet.
Second and goal.
Lots of hands on the hips there on University's defensive side. They've been on the field for a lot of plays here.
It's over a 4-minute drive right now. Again, started at the 15. Fake the handoff. Orozco is into the end zone for the touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the year for their quarterback, Eric Orozco. Comes with 4:35 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Albert Chavallo back to attempt the extra point here for Arlington Heights.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good. 4:35 left to go in the third quarter. Arlington Heights gets on the board for the first time tonight. They trail the University Trojans by a score of 14-7 as they start at their own 15-yard line. 10 plays later, they end up in the end zone on a 3-yard run by their quarterback, Eric Orozco. They cover those 85 yards in 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
That's the kind of offense they've been playing this year, just a long march, all on the ground, basically, just pounding and beating your opponent at the line of scrimmage on that particular drive. University's going to have to respond back now with their own drive to negate that touchdown there. They need to score here. We got Micaiah Sandoff, number 0, and Ladarius Evans, number 23, going deep to receive this kick.
In their first 2 games, Arlington Heights had averaged about 500 yards of total offense per game, and about 350 of that's been on the ground. So they are an infantry. They make the approach and going to kick it deep to the near side. Ends up in the middle of the field where it's picked up by Micaiah Sandoff, looking for a hole and can't quite get through it at the 21-yard line.
Tripped up by number 20, Jesse Hinojosa there.
He'd have been able to get out of that shoestring tackle. He might have gone the distance. He was just close to breaking it. That little tackle right there took him down.
Well, for sure, University needs to come out with a long, time-consuming drive to give their defense a chance to rest and recover there for that last drive by Arlington Heights.
London Smith and Najee Drakes will be wide to the right of the formation. They hand it off to Ladarius Evans, and the sophomore stays on his feet, gets free, and finally tripped up at the 35-yard line. But a good gain by Evans on first down.
Broke 2 tackles there, finally knocked down by the linebacker, number 16, Alberta Chavallo, who's been all over the field here in the second half. We got an injured player down, Aaron Barbie, number 23 for Arlington Heights.
Evans picked up 20. Make that 21 out to the 42-yard line.
Defense, number 3, penalty decline, first down.
Well, that was a good start.
That's a very good start to the drive. Evans remains in the backfield. Pass is in the flat to Drakes, and he drops it. As he was trying to tuck it in, he just lost focus and unable to hold on to it. Try to get the ball to your playmaker in open space. That's what that play is designed to do. Drakes just lost concentration on watching the ball into his hands. As they say in baseball, watch it all the way into the glove. Evans breaks free to the 50-yard line. Gets it into, well, he's right at the 50 is where they'll mark him down with pickup of 8 for Ladarius Evans.
Henry Menken, number 97, in on the tackle.
Evans checks out. Sandoff back in at the running back. Coming left, Sandoff can't turn the corner. Good speed by number 95, Kai Brown, to run him down. Loss of a couple on the play. He's up 4th and 4 at the University 48. Well, it's decision time for the coaching staff. 15 seconds left on the play clock.
Yeah, he's gonna let the clock tick down and then take a timeout and decide if he wants to gamble and go for it.
This will be the second timeout that they used here in the third quarter, so they'll just have one left for the fourth quarter if they don't use another one here sometime soon. Remember, they used a timeout on their first play from scrimmage where they just couldn't get lined up properly here in that second half. But 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Arlington Heights has put the only score on the board in this quarter as they went 85 yards in 10 plays and scored in a 3-yard run by their quarterback, Eric Orozco. So Kent Laster and company trying to come up with the right decision here. Is it punt? Or
he's going to punt it. Keith Guidry, number 1, will be deep for Arlington Heights.
Adam Davila in punt formation. Get the punt team on the field. Good snap. Gets the punt away. Fumbled at the inside the 30-yard line. A scramble for the football, and the Jackets get back on top of it as Kellen Petrie able to recover. Good chance to watch it on the replay here. Just couldn't handle it, and the scramble for the ball, and Petrie able to get onto it at about the 25-yard line.
27 yards on that punt.
2:40 left to go, third quarter. And Arlington Heights now with a chance to tie this game up. But they are 75 yards away from doing so.
Jalen Miles, number 81, is over at the left defensive end right now.
They stay with the two tight end formation. The handoff goes to Furch. Furch able to only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Miguel Madrano bringing him down to the turf.
And they pretty much have told you what they're going to do. They're going to run the football, and right now the U-Dog defense pinning their ears back, trying to stop this drive. Stop it before they get their first down. Monroe goes to the H-back spot. Fumble on the snap. Orozco throws, and it's incomplete. He's just trying to get rid of it. Threw it in the direction of Bisco, but it's incomplete.
Dan trailed it great on the defense there. But, yeah, he made the right decision just to get rid of it and throw it out of bounds. Live to play another play.
It's a 3rd down and 10. The clock stopped with 1:54 left in the third quarter with the incomplete pass.
Huge play here for the defense of University. If they can hold them, they can get some really good field position and get the ball back.
We'll send 2 receivers to the left this time. Still with a 2 tight end formation. Orozco rolling left, looking to throw, throws and completes it. Bisco has it across midfield and picks up another first down. Big play there. Mark it at the 44 in University territory. 31 yards on the pitch and catch from Orozco to Bisco. Furch will do the lead blocking for his quarterback Orozco, and he'll get maybe a yard out of it.
Sebastian Cervantes wrapping them up immediately after a 1-yard gain.
Well, it's 2nd down and 8. They're going to say he picked up 2 on the play. That's Monroe with the football. Whirling and twirling his way down to the 34-yard line for a pickup of 10.
And trailed the great on the tackle. Micah Henderson going to have to come out for one play. His helmet came off. Coming in will be London Smith, number 14 for University.
Under a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Jackets on the move, trying to tie this one up. 2 receivers to the left this time, Bisco and Lara. Pass is to Bisco. He can't get away from London Smith. Now the posse gets there to finally stop him for no gain. Well, maybe they'll give him a yard up to the 33-yard line, but that's it.
We'll credit the whole University defense there with that tackle.
That's what they mean by go until the whistle blows. 10 seconds left on the play on the game clock. Let's see if they get this play off before the end of the quarter. I don't think they're going to. That will be the end of our 3rd quarter of play. And the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets have closed the gap a bit as we head to the final 12 minutes. It's University 14 and Arlington Heights 7. Now let's toss it to Ava Rodriguez for an interview with Sam and Tom Price.
Hi, I'm Eva Rodriguez from University High School, Trojan Media Productions, and today I'm going to be asking the coaches Tom and Sam Price some questions. I'm going to start out. How does it feel to receive this honor tonight?
I feel honored, great. It felt good. I feel blessed to be honored this way.
And you?
I think it's a great thing to do. Never expected anything like this, but I'm grateful for it, and I thank Waco ISD for doing this.
And throughout the years coaching, how has the community and district changed you?
Well, the district has come a long way. It's changed a whole lot from the time I started in 1977, and it has improved and changed a great deal, and everyone should be proud of the school district. We have come a long ways with not a lot of improvements and a lot of things for the students.
And you?
And it's been a lot of improvements. One of the greatest things has been this stadium that we are playing in tonight. When they first put this in, it was one of the greatest stadiums probably in the United States, because we had a lot of people flying in to take a look at it, and they remodeled their stadiums after this stadium. So from what I come in and playing in Paul Tyson, this has been wonderful for the students. I'm glad they did this, because they deserve it.
And over the years while coaching at Waco ISD, who are some athletes that stood out to you the most?
Stood out the most? We had quite a few of them that stood out the most. Derek Johnson was one of them. Lewis Fight is another one. From the beginning, we had a linebacker, Anthony Williams, been real good. And throughout the years, we had some great athletes that come through Waco ISD and Waco High School. And it's some of the greatest athletes around.
And you?
And I've had an opportunity to coach some great athletes in Waco ISD. I guess from the first year I come, we had probably one of the best athletes in Central Texas. Played linebacker for us at Jefferson Moore. And from there, Waco High, we had quite a few to come through. Even University, we've had quite a few great athletes to come through at University. So a lot more athletes than people think that comes through Waco ISD. But to name some, I would hate to name, because I'd probably leave out some of the better ones. As a matter of fact, our athletic director, Rodney Smith, he was one of the greatest athletes to come through at the time that I was coaching here. He was playing at University High School. And the thing about this is that some of our best athletes are now coaches for Waco ISD. So that tells you exactly how Waco ISD has developed their athletes and the teachers and coaches that have come through.
Thank you guys so much for answering these questions. And and I'm Eva Rodriguez from Trojan Media Productions.
Thank you very much, Eva. A couple of outstanding gentlemen there, long serving at University High School for the football teams. Great honor for them tonight. Start of the fourth quarter, 2nd down and 9 at the 33 University for the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets. Got the full house backfield with the 2 tight end formation. And Biscoe the only receiver. Handoff goes to that's Monroe. He breaks free inside the 10 to the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. 33-yard touchdown run. Good look on the replay here as it's going to come right down your camera barrel. As Firch sidesteps the first would-be tackler. That's Monroe, who comes in with the touchdown from 33 yards away. Plays and 75 yards. Point after attempt is on the board. 11:52 left in this one. And we're all tied up at 14 apiece.
Momentum has definitely shifted Arlington Heights' way. University you can just tell they're pretty fatigued out there on defense. The offense is absolutely going to have to score on this drive.
2 minutes and 50 seconds to go to 75 yards and 7 plays, getting the touchdown on the 33-yard run by Brandon Monroe, their senior running back.
We're getting a taste here in the second half of why they've been rushing the ball for nearly 400 yards a game. They've been very methodical, but they have executed incredibly well here in the second half. Going back to receive this kickoff will be Mekhi Sandoff, number 0, on the far side. Number 9, Edgar Martinez in the center on a 10.
Got 262 yards of rushing yardage now in the game. Comes down to Najee Drakes at the 19-yard line. Brings it up to the far hash marks, up to about the 30-yard line.
Keith Guidry, number 1, on the tackle there.
The University offense had the ball twice in the third quarter. Picked up 2 first downs, but that's it. They need to answer right here. Starting at their own 30-yard line up front. The center is Enrique Rangel. The guards, Paul Monreal and Rodolfo Diaz. The tackles, Jonze Fulbright and Ty-Eric Bernal. Rolling to his right. Mangani will carry one Yellow Jacket with him up to the 30, but then he gets hammered.
Alberto Chavala in on the tackle. Had Mangani looked up right down the middle of the field, Drakes was wide open. There was nobody within 10 yards of him. It would have been a touchdown.
We have an injured Trojan on the play. As one of the interior linemen is being attended to by the training staff.
Number 54.
Jerry Williams and Chelsea Hooten, trainers at University. There was no gain on the play.
Looks like it's Ty-Eric Bernal, number 54.
He is up and walking back to the sideline on his own power.
Number 65 is going to come in. Subs
Adam Miller, who's been also doing the punting tonight. 3 receivers left. We do have a tight end on the right side of the formation. That's DQ Urban manning the tight end position. Sandoff in the backfield. Mackay gets the handoff. Goes around the corner and is knocked out of bounds when he gets up to the 45-yard line. Pick up a 15 on the play and first down.
Lamont Mantella, number 21, forcing him out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's the type of determined run you need to see from Mackay Sandoff. Again, 3 receivers to the left. They go that way, fake the pitch, and straight up the middle of the field goes the quarterback, Mangani. He's into the secondary and finally brought down when he gets inside the 20-yard line. Great fake by the quarterback to get that one deep into Jacket territory.
Keith Guidry with the touchdown-saving tackle there.
They got it down to the 17-yard line. A 38-yard pickup for Mangani. That may be his longest rush of the year.
Absolutely it is.
10 seconds left on the play clock.
Gotta get a play in.
Another timeout or just quickly get this one snapped. They got 3, 2, 1. Get it off in time. Hand off to Sandoff. Slides a couple of would-be tacklers and takes it down near the 12.
Roy White, the linebacker, with the tackle there, number 9.
2nd and 5. Trojans knocking at the door in the red zone. Trying to grab back a lead they held since the first quarter. The 2 touchdowns in the third quarter for the Yellow Jackets has allowed them to tie the ball game up. Pass into the end zone is knocked away out of the hands of London Smith. He had that one, but a great job defending there by number 21, Lamont Mantilla.
Well defended pass play there.
Yeah, watch this on the replay, how well he was just able to knock the ball out of the hands of the receiver, who most likely could have pulled that down if he didn't have great positioning there. Brings up 3rd and 5 at the 12.
They're probably in 2-down territory here. 2 downs to get 5 yards. I'm not sure we're going to see a field goal attempt.
Once again, they got the play clock down to 3, 2, 1. Snapped it in time. Again, they'll throw to the end zone to London Smith. This one's too far. Went to the same play.
Defending number 21, Lamont Mantilla.
Offense going to stay on the field. They can get a first down if they get the ball past the 7-yard line. A lot less field to defend for the Yellow Jackets. Pass across the middle, into the end zone, and touchdown. Great grab in the end zone by Tony Miles for the touchdown.
He had to really stretch his arms out there, and he hung on. Great catch there, a little slant route. Great drive there by University, 70 yards. Get a little pep back into that team and see if the defense can hold them on this next series.
Extra point attempt on its way, and good. 9 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in this contest. The University Trojans back on top by a score of 21-14 as they go 70 yards in 7 plays. Took 2 minutes and 13 seconds off the fourth quarter clock, scoring on a 12-yard touchdown pass from Mangani to Miles. That was a thing of beauty.
Tony Miles has had a really nice game tonight.
So each team now has a score in the second half. Now it's up to the U-Dog defense to stop the Jackets, who have been pretty much unstoppable in this second half.
Keith Guidry, number 1. Here on the near side on the 25-yard line, number 7, Tamir Bisco in the middle. And number 4, Ryan White on the far side to receive this kickoff from Marquez.
160 yards of total offense in this half for the Yellow Jackets. Go along with the 135 they had in the first half. And we still got a little under 10 minutes left to play. Jackets about to get the ball for the third time in this half. A pop-up kick that's going to be received at the 39-yard line. Powell able to haul that one in. The Jackets have decent field position at their own 39. Trojans need a stop or a turnover here. Been the beneficiary of 2 turnovers already tonight, both of those in the first half. And actually marked the ball at the 40 and not the 39, so let's get that written down properly. Bad snap, Orozco hauls it down and was able to get good yardage out of it as someone tried to shirt tail him, and he just drug him for 8 yards up to the 48-yard line.
Ty Wagner holding on for dear life, number 11. We've got a guy down, Miguel Medrano, number 57 for University. Jamarcus Rutledge is going to come in and substitute for Medrano, number 8.
And the training crew out to check on the injured University player. It's 14-0 University at the half. But the Yellow Jackets came storming back here in the third quarter, scoring on their first possession of the third quarter, going 85 yards in 10 plays to make it 14-7. Then the next time they got the football, they drove 70 yards in 7 plays and scored on the 12-yard pass. I mean, like 75 yards and scored on the 33-yard run by Monroe. The Trojans' score came at the end of a 70-yard drive where they scored on that 12-yard pass to Miles.
Number 20, Cameron Kendall, is in at right defensive end for University right now.
Second down and 2 from the Arlington Heights 48-yard line. Monroe takes the handoff, slides a couple of would-be tacklers, stays on his feet, tight ropes the sideline. Before he's finally bumped out of bounds inside the 30.
Juwan Harris with the tackle there. They're just a little step slower now on the defense for University. They are reaching and
24-yard pickup for Monroe. That's Furch with the football, and he's going to be gang tackled when he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Joe Caballero and Juwan Harris wrapping them up immediately at the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive play by both of them.
Trojan defense needs to dig in its heels here.
It's definite 4-down territory now for the offense.
Clock rolling at 8.5 minutes left to go in the game. Trojans on top, 21-14. Monroe will go to the H-back position. Fake the handoff and the whistle at the snap. Did they call timeout just before the snap? I believe they did. Yellow Jackets get their first timeout called here in the second half. They have 2 left. The Trojans have just 1 left. Next week, the University Trojans go on the road to play at Copper's Cove. Copper's Cove 1-1 going into play tonight, playing Maynard tonight. Arlington Heights, meanwhile, gets to start district play next week as they will take on Fort Worth Poly.
We've got Ty Wagner coming back in at right defensive end, replacing Cameron Kendall, who came in for a few plays to give Wagner a break.
Second down and 10 from the 28. Just one back in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. Rolling that way is the quarterback, Orozco. He's going to tuck it and run with it inside the 20. And down to about the 18 goes Orozco.
Brought down by Najee Drakes, number 3 for University.
Picks up the first down to the 18-yard line on the 10-yard pickup.
We got Matthew Marquez, 24, is going to have to come off the field here. He's going to go down. They're going to have to call a timeout.
Well, he was trying to get off the field on his own, but just couldn't make it. And Jerry Williams going to go out and check on him. Again, it was 89 degrees at game time. We've not seen a whole lot of problems with players cramping, but that's what that appeared to be.
We've got number 10, DQ Irwin, coming in. Normally plays tight end on the offense, but it's all hands on deck right now on defense.
Absolutely. Need to make
No,
some
he's
plays
coming
here.
out. He's not going to come in. Let's see who they're going to sub in. Number 81, Jalen Miles, coming in for University, but the right defensive end spot.
And this was an injury timeout, so they start the play clock. Jackets at the 18-yard line for the 1st and 10. Furch going to the right, gets a good block on the edge from Monroe, and then Najee Drake stops him at about the 17-yard line. Or excuse me, that's the 13-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play. Monroe to the left side. Brought down when he gets to the 10.
And Drell DeGreat bringing them down to the turf.
3-yard pickup. Brings up a 3rd down and 2 from the 10. Orozco on the keeper, using his 2 running backs for blocking backs, and will back his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Just power running by the quarterback there. They're 1 point away from tying this ball game up. Number 16, Alberta Chavala, to attempt the extra point for Arlington Heights.
With 6:35 left to go in the contest. Good snap, good hold. Ball's between the pipes. We're tied. University 21 and Arlington Heights 21. It looks like the team who has the football last might come away with the win here.
I believe you're right. For sure, University's going to have to score on this possession. Arlington Heights has had 3 long drives, all for touchdowns in the second half. And University really doesn't have an answer for them right now, so they're going to have to score on offense.
That drive went 60 yards in 7 plays and took 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Trojans are the only team that has punted in this half. They've punted twice in this half. Arlington High, all 3 times they've had the football.
We got Ladarius Evans, number 23, sitting down on his 15-yard line closest to us. Edgar Marquez in the middle. And London Smith on the far right side at the 20-yard line. Alberto Chavallo to kick off.
Pops it up toward the near sideline, taking on a bounce. And apparently someone called a fair catch as Juwan Harris was ready to move the ball upfield, but apparently a fair catch was called.
Well, good field position here. 36-yard line to start this drive for University. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game.
They had a long drive in the second quarter. It took 5 minutes and 50 seconds. There's 6:30 left. They can sustain another one of those long drives and get points at the end. Handoff goes to Sandoff. He cuts it back to the left and has it up to the 42-yard line for a gain of 6.
Brought down by Camille Foster, number 59.
3 receivers to the left. EQ Irvin is the tight end on the near side. He is the receiver. Sandoff bursts up the middle, loses the football, but back on top of it is the University Trojans.
I believe 54 recovered that ball for University.
I believe Tyerick Bernal was back on top of it. Yep, they say that it goes to the Yellow Jackets. I thought Bernal had it. He was right there on top of it, but somehow he managed to lose the football. So that's the blink that nobody wanted to make, losing it at midfield. Arlington Heights takes over with 5:47 left to go in the game and a chance to take their first lead of the contest. Turnover tonight. That's Monroe trying to get around the left side, but the scrum is going to push him. Well, he's able to break out of the scrum up to about the 45-yard line.
Finally knocked down by number 9, Edgar Marquez.
Pick up a 6 on the play to the 44. It's up a second down and 4. Monroe is hog-tied when he gets to about the 43-yard line just to pick up
Jawan
the one on that one.
Jawan Harris. It's where you got to tackle them. You got to hit them down at the legs, right down by the ankles, because they are some big backs. You can't hit them up on the shoulder pads.
Yeah, they seem to shake off those shoulder tackles. You got to stick a shoulder pad right in the middle of their tummy.
26, E.J. Eccles is, he's hurt a little bit, but he's staying out there.
Roscoe will send Monroe to the H-back spot. Fake the handoff, keep the ball, and he wiggles his way inside the 40-yard line before he is upended by the Trojans.
Micah Henderson in on that tackle, number 4 for University.
For the first out of the University 37-yard line. All knotted up at 21 apiece. Clock rolling with 4 minutes left to go in the game. To the left side goes Monroe. He's stacked up for little, if any, gain.
Jalen Miles stood him up, number 81 for University, the right defensive end.
So it's -1 on the play. Back to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 11. Jackets not in any hurry. During pregame, we saw that they do have some pretty good field goal kickers, can hit from 35 yards out. There goes Furch around the end and backs his way out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pickup of 18 on the play for Furch.
We do have a flag. I'm pretty sure that their wide receiver was holding number 14, London Smith, over there.
Well, looks like it is coming back. Carl Queeby says it is holding against the offense. Backs him up to the 46-yard line in University territory. Second down and 18. Roscoe rolling right, looking deep down the middle of the field, has a man open, and it's knocked away and intercepted by London Smith.
London Smith is a freshman, is really a gifted athlete. I mean, he's playing on both sides of the ball. Made a great steal and interception there.
Tried to get that to Bisco and just hung it up a little too long, and London Smith able to take it away. The University turns away the threat and is deep in their own territory at their 8-yard line with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the contest. The Yellow Jackets just ate 3 minutes off of the fourth quarter clock with that last possession. It's the first time the University has stopped them in this half. Darius Evans takes the handoff. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Omar Ramirez and Alberto Chavala wrapping up Evans there.
I dare say the word, overtime.
University needs to at least crank out 1 first down here.
Clock will be under 2 minutes after this play. Again, it's Evans who stays on his feet, but finally brought down and gets near the 15-yard line.
21, Lamont Mantilla in on the tackle.
Gain of 6 on the play brings up a 3rd down and 4. at the University 14. The University is going to call that last timeout they have with 105 seconds left on the clock.
Ty Bernaro, number 54, was coming off the field. I don't know if his helmet came off, and they were short one lineman there. I believe is why they had to call that timeout, just to get organized.
They would sure like to have that timeout they wasted on the very first play of this half when they couldn't get lined up correctly after receiving the opening kickoff. It would come in handy about now.
Well, they definitely need to execute this 3rd and 4 play. Keep that clock running and keep the ball out of Arlington Heights' hands.
Johnny rolling to his left, finds an opening and goes up the middle and gets the first down and more up to the 21-yard line and pick up a 7. He's not carried the ball much tonight, but when he has, he's picked up positive yardage.
Kellen Petrie in on the tackle, number 10, and more importantly, that's a first down and keeps the clock running.
Rolling right this time, looking upfield, throwing into the sideline. It's
got him
to London Smith, and he's behind everybody. Can he outrace?
Yes.
He can. A great cutback. He's headed for the far corner of the field. When he get into the end zone, yes! Touchdown, London Smith. 79 yards.
What a play. Outstanding run there by London Smith.
And 1:13 left on the scoreboard clock.
Marquez in for the extra point here.
Once again, they don't have all the personnel on the field they need. They finally get the deep snapper out there.
He's the most critical.
Good hold, and it's good. 1:13 left to go in the contest. University recaptured the lead. They're up 28-21 after a 4-play, 92-yard drive and an outstanding electric play on a pass from Mangani to London Smith that goes 79 yards. A great cutback by Smith at about the Arlington Heights 30 and then race for the opposite end zone.
That has to be the longest pass play for a touchdown this year. I know they've run it 80 yards last week.
Did they leave too much time on the clock?
I hope not.
Trojans trying to get a homecoming victory for the homecoming crowd who's still in their seats here, waiting the outcome of this one. And you see the run by London Smith to get into the end zone for the go-ahead touchdown.
Back on the kickoff for Arlington Heights will be number 1, Keith Guidry, number 4, Ryan White, and number 7, Tamir Bisco, all there at their 20 to 25-yard line.
Not so sure I don't try to kick this out of bounds at like the 25 and give them the ball at the 30. Don't want to give anybody back there a chance to run back much of anything. He pops it up toward the near sideline. It's taken at the 40-yard line and immediately dropped. That was Powell who caught the football and thought about returning it, but they called throw a flag. Maybe he got a face mask on him. We'll see. See if we can tell by the replay here. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but not sure what that flag could be about. Officials talking it over. Possibility, well, I don't know. We'll see what they say. going to mark it off against the University Trojans. Personal foul for a face mask. That's a call. That could be a costly penalty. As it gives the Yellow Jackets the ball in Trojan territory at the 42-yard line. A minute 10 left to go. 70 seconds. Roscoe has 3 receivers to his left and 1 to the right. He'll throw into the flat to Bisco, and Bisco will be bumped out of bounds after just a 1-yard gain.
London Smith bumping him out of bounds there.
That stops the clock. Only took 4 seconds to run that play. Roscoe checks with the sideline. On the keeper, coming to the left, will fall forward to the 38-yard line and a pick up a 3.
Jamarcus Rutledge tripping him up there.
And the Yellow Jackets will use one of their timeouts. They've got one left after this. Going to face a 3rd down and 6 at the 38. We've seen mostly from the second half that the running game is their bread and butter. And the passing game isn't necessarily their best friend, but they're in a position where they have to start throwing the football. 28-21 our score. University on top with 1 minute left to play. And the Yellow Jackets have 1 timeout remaining. No timeouts remaining for the University Trojans. Referee Carl Queeby coming to the sideline, being asked to have a discussion with a member of the coaching staff. Talking to one of the Price boys. All right, so here comes the Yellow Jackets after a meeting of the minds on the far sideline. They'll go back to their 2 tight end formation with Bisco, the only receiver. He's to the right. This has been their mainstay for the entire second half and for most of the game. Handoff goes to Furch. Furch gets across the 35 to the 34, but still 2 yards shy of the first down, and another timeout call.
Sebastian Cervantes and Juwan Harris wrapping him up.
Yard gain for Furch will bring up a 4th down and 2. Now that's doable for the Yellow Jackets. But they're not going to have a whole lot of time left after they get the 2 yards in the first down. The clock will stop with the movement of the chains. I'm sure that's part of the discussion in the offensive huddle over there as to how quickly they need to be back on top of the ball to either spike it or to have 2 or 3 plays called here.
Ty Wagner, Edgar Marquez, and Sebastian Cervantes are in the defensive line. And the players are trying to get the crowd to get as loud as possible here on this 4th down and 2 play.
The crowd is into it. They send 2 receivers to the right side this time, and 1 to the near side. They put Powell in the backfield as a blocking back. They get it off to Furch, and Furch is into the open, down to the 10 and bumped out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. Pick up a 24 on the play and a first down.
Knocked out of bounds by Micah Henderson, number 4.
Well, they can't get another first down. They have to get it into the end zone in the next 46 seconds, so they don't have any timeouts left. Again, Powell's in the backfield with Furch. Furch grabs it around the right side, slides one would-be tackle, takes it back inside, and is into the end zone for the touchdown. Again, that face mask penalty on the kickoff return. A big part of this drive that's only started at the University 42. Do you go for the win and the 2 points?
I haven't seen the kicker come out yet. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to go for it.
Phil Young has confidence in his offense in their 2-point play to get this in, to try to get the road win in the first district game. This isn't a district game. What am I talking about? That's Waco High that had their first district game last night. He's going to try to pass it into the end zone, and it's complete to Briscoe for the 2 points. So
well,
41 seconds left to go. The first time tonight, the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets have the lead at 29-28.
A well-executed 2-point play, just a little slant pattern.
It took him just 32 seconds to go 42 yards in 5 plays and score on the 10-yard run by Furch. A 2-point conversion pass to Visco gives them their first lead of the night.
They have scored on 4 out of...
give them anything to run back here.
No, not at all. This is going to be a little short kick here.
Like some of the speedsters at mid-range, but they do kick it deep.
Kick it deep.
It's going to go out of the into the end zone for the touchback. So no time goes off the clock. Does University have one more miracle play? Last time they got the ball, they got a 79-yard pass play to London Smith. And how big was the interception by London Smith earlier in the quarter when Arlington Heights was knocking on the door then? 29-28. Exciting game here at Waco ISD Stadium on homecoming 2022. Trojans are going to bunch receivers up on the near side. Tony Miles, Najee Drakes, London Smith. Rolling that way is Mangani. He throws, it's complete and out of bounds. Najee Drakes. 2-minute drill in order here.
Perfect pass by Mangani there to Drakes.
Takes the ball out at the 37. Pick up a 12 on the play. 36 seconds remain. Hand off to Sandoff. He gets by one would-be tackler. Headed for the sideline. Goes out of bounds near midfield.
Markel Sanders shoving him out of bounds at the 50. We've got a player down on the 40-yard line.
Got to pick up a 13 on that one.
The big offensive lineman there, Tyerick Bernal.
He had a problem earlier in the game and came back in.
Dimitri Washington, number 55, will come in his replacement.
A lot of time to be losing your frontline players.
We've also got Adam Davila, number 65, in. So we've got a couple replacements in for the starters here in that offensive line.
Well, able to get up on his own and come to the sideline. Definitely have to set out a play. 29 seconds remain in the game. Trojans trail by 1. Their first time they've trailed in the contest tonight. Rolling. Throwing the ball, getting it away before it's an incomplete pass and stops the clock with 24 seconds. Smart play there.
He was under a lot of duress there. I don't know if he got that ball past the line of scrimmage, though.
I think he did. Well, we got discussions here. Whether there was a eligible receiver anywhere around. He was in the grasp of someone. That can, well, let's see if they're going to call this intentional grounding or not. They're discussing it. Well, they did throw the flag. I can now see it. Yep, intentional grounding. That's loss of down, as well as losing 10 yards. It goes back to the 39. Pretty academic, though, at this point. Now we have a discussion between the referees. I think they marked off 11 yards as opposed to 10. The ball was at the 50. And it's a 5-yard penalty.
Offsides.
Oh, are they offside? That's another flag. Well, it's been a fairly penalty-free game until now. 19 seconds remain. Trojans trail by 1. Mangani on the throwback, gets it out to Sandoff. Sandoff unable to keep his feet, falls down at the 46-yard line. They need to hurry up and get to the line of scrimmage and spike the ball. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, it's spiked, but there's no time left on the play on the game clock.
Well, there's a flag on the field, on the 47-yard line.
Let's see the meaning of the flag. Arlington Heights is already celebrating, but they need to get off the field and wait and see exactly what's going on here. Discussion here between the officials. There's no time left on the clock. They have one untimed play left of the contest. Jerry Williams creeping onto the field looking at the offensive line to make sure everybody's okay. And Carl Queeby going to explain things to us. That's the ball game. University Trojans had the lead for most of this contest, but the Arlington Heights Yellow Jackets score late in the game with just 32 seconds or 41 seconds remaining on the clock, get the 2-point conversion, and come away with the victory tonight by a score of 9-28. Trojans' record falls to 1-2 on the year, while the Yellow Jackets improve to 3-0. I'd like to recognize the folks that have been a part of tonight's Trojan Media Productions telecast. Our technical director is Dayrell Thompson. Instant replay operator is Stephanie Macias. The audio engineer is Eric Moon. Taking care of the cameras are Brianna Benavides, Carol Duran, and Abigail Garcia, as well as Brooklyn Starts. Our sideline reporters are Eva Rodriguez and Allison Perez, and it's all under the direction of AV teacher Justin Sanchez. For my color commentator, Hal Harris, I'm Lark Smith, bidding you a good night from Waco ISD Stadium.